YouTube channel. This is me, Ayot Christine. I want to take you through how to solve problems on Excel, especially when you get some errors and you don't know how to go about them. So let's go into the video. And if this is my Excel sheet, for starting, I'm going to take you through various errors that Excels bring. The first error that Excel can bring for you is hashtag diff divide by 0. Okay, now this error comes about first is when you're dividing a number by 0. Now if you see an example right here on my sheet, I have a number on cell B6 7, and then I want to divide it by this cell which is having 0. Okay, so if you select this, you see on the function bar, on the formula bar, you see my formula equal to B6 divided by B0. It will give you div 0. So let's try to do it right here. Now if I have a value 7 here, and then I have here I have 0. Now here I want to get that, so I'm going to say H equal to H7 it's not H7, this is H12 divide by H11. Okay, there you go. So that is how div 0 comes about. Now if you want to revert this, you do not want, you've seen this, you just have to come back here and put a number, maybe 1 or 2, then you come back here, you enter the number again. You'll say H equal to H12 divide by H12 divided by H13. Then you see what is going to bring for you. So that is how you go about that error. The same thing here, if you see that if you're dividing a number by a blank cell, it will also give you div 0. And if you're also if the criteria does not match the range here, okay, for example, you want to get an average of this number here. Let's go this. You want to get an average of this, you say equal to average, and you want to use an if function. Okay, average if. Okay, so and then you come here and select like that, then you press enter. You say average if that, then you come here and select. Let's go again. So you have average, you come and select like that. Okay, so this is going to give you an average which does not exist right here. So this is how you go. This is how Excel error for div 0 comes about. Now if you go to sheet 2, this is the second error that Excel can bring to you, that is hashtag name. Now hashtag name comes in when there is a misspelling of a function, or there is a selection of a sheet which does not really exist, like a missing name in the sheet, or you've misspelled it. For example, you want to get an average of this, then you bring in sheet. Then again here, if you want to get an average of this, you bring this. So it gives you an Excel error. Another one is hashtag now. Now hashtag now comes about let's remove this alert. Sorry, back to you in a few minutes. Okay, so let's go back here to hashtag now. Hashtag now comes about if you want to get the sum of these numbers right here, but then in the selection, instead of putting a comma, you've just left a space, just like this. Let's say here is 7, here is 8, and here is 9. Now you want to get it equal to sum. Okay, and then you come and select here. You can just select here like this. You can say sum of E9, comma, sum of E6, comma, then E7, then you leave a space between. So that is how your error comes about here. Okay, now let's go to hashtag value. You have a date, you're adding a date in an apple, but you want to get the network days. So an apple is not a date, it's going to bring you an hashtag value. If you add that, get the average of that. Now hashtag ref, if you have two numbers, for example, you have this, you have this, and then you have another number right here, let's say 300. You want to get the sum of this. So let's say you want to get a sum of these numbers here equal to sum here. Then I copy this. You say E5, comma, E7, comma, and E9, E9 is E5, E7 and E9, then you get that sum. Okay, now if you want to see this error comes about, you come and delete this cell, you come and delete this row like that, then you see you'll have that error as #ref. Now if you want to revert that error, you just have to go back and recheck your numbers, and probably you've deleted the shell by mistake, so you come and undo the action. Now if you want to get another error that I will talk about is #calc. #calc is good. You just choose a cell and you say equal to sum. Then you remove the bracket, you just press enter, you get #calc. That is an error. Then okay, when the value in the cell is big, or when the value of the cell is very small, you get you get an error called #. So let's see this. So this is our value in this cell. Now let's adjust this. So that is our #error comes about. So thank you for watching my video. Subscribe on my YouTube channel, click on the notification button and give me a thumbs up if this was really helpful. Please don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for my next videos. Thank you.